This is a demonstration on how to begin your tissue box cover. I'm going to show a few different things today. Most of the designs that I have, you're making a panel like this, where everything is one color. So you can do it in many different ways. Now, for some of the boxes like this one, you want to stick to the pattern that's in the diagram on the instructions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, where you're making 4 boxes of each color, and the yarn is long enough to make all 4 squares. Now, when I'm doing a box like this, the pattern is totally different. You'll go straight across, and then around the corner and down, and then when you get to the middle part, you can do lines, you can do boxes. I've made probably 100 of these so far, and I almost do something different every single time. Likewise, with the stripes one. For 2 of the sides, it's very clear exactly how you'll be doing this. With the other 2, you can go any which way you want. So what I typically do is go straight across as opposed to making the 4 boxes. It doesn't really matter. It'll all work out. You just need to make sure that the small parts all match up together. So you need to hold the pattern where you're alternating. And you can see if I hold it to the light here, it's very easy to see if you've made an error because when you hold it to the light, you can see that the pattern just pops out. Another nice thing about this stitch is you can do it from any side. So I always start in the top left. You can easily start in the top right. You can hold it in the middle and work at the bottom. You can turn it as you go. It does not matter. You can do it however you want to do it. But wherever you start, you're going to leave the corner that you're starting from, that hole empty. And so when I begin here, I'm going to leave about 1 inch behind that I'm going to stitch over. And this stitch is 9 stitches total that make each square. The first 5 get bigger, and then the last 4 complete the square. So this is the 5th one. And then coming down the other side. Now, something you may wonder is, you could save a lot of thread if, instead of doing this like I just did, where the back pretty much mirrors the front, if you went 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And I find that this just looks nicer. It makes it more complete. It makes it less see-through. So again, I've included enough yarn to do it just like this, and that is how I recommend doing it. So now we've completed the first square. I would typically then go to this one. You could go down here. The whole thing, just remember, is you're going small end to small end. It starts at the small, it ends at the small every single time. Another thing to point out, when you start a new square, so the stitch I'm going to do is here to here. I have to start that down here because I just went into this one. So I can't then go back up this one or the yarn will just come out. And again, it's very easy to see if you've made a mistake. Everything needs to match up. So this 5th stitch that is the largest stitch is going to match up with the last largest stitch I just did. And once you get a hang of the pattern, it is very easy. Okay. And then once I make 2 more, the way I end it, I just go down through the back and cut off the excess. You know, these items are not ones that are going to be tossed around. It's very rare for a thread to get pulled, so you should not feel the need to tie knots at all. And that is a demonstration on how to begin your project.